Hi everyone! Welcome to episode 2 of Lippy a Day. In this series, I wear a different lipstick every single day until I've gone through my entire collection. I will link my first episode down below, and let's just get on with it and put on today's lippy. The lipstick I'm wearing today is the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense in Roundest Raspberry. This is one of the last jumbo lip crayons I have in my collection. I've decluttered the majority of them. A lot of them had gone off, some of the colors didn't suit me, and some of the textures were a bit too drying. I do really like the Clinique Chubby Sticks though, and I think I have 2 remaining in my collection, this one of course being one of them. This color is beautiful. It's a berry tone, which, as I mentioned in the first episode, I don't typically gravitate towards, but I really like this one. It is very comfortable on the lips. It's easy to apply. These are also reasonably moisturizing, and I just find that they wear very well throughout the day. They don't get patchy or drying. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this one, especially now that I've put it on and there's nothing off about it at all. The scent is fine. There's no flavor, but I will report back in tomorrow's clip. It is day 8 of Lippy a Day, and yesterday's jumbo lip crayon worked out really well. I just love that shade, and it was very comfortable throughout the day, wore off beautifully and not patchy or anything like that. So no surprise that I'm going to be hanging on to that one. Let's go ahead and put on today's lipstick. The lipstick I'm wearing today is by Christian Dior. It's the Dior Addict Extreme Lipstick in Cherie Beau. It's a beautiful muted baby pink, and I really like this lipstick. When I was going through my collection and I picked out this shade, I actually thought that this might be one of the shades that I would let go of because I remember it being a little bit lighter and washing me out a bit more, but now that I've put it on, I really do like it, and it's very comfortable on the lips. This used to be one of my favorite formulations, but I haven't reached for this one in a very long time, so I'm excited to see if I still get on with the formulation. There's still no scent and no flavor to this product, so we'll see how it goes. We are on day 9 of Lippy a Day, and yesterday's lipstick again worked out very well. I found that the formulation wasn't as moisturizing as I remembered though. My lips were quite dry by the end of the day. I started feeling kind of that white cakiness that goes on your lips, so I had to pause and wipe my mouth with a napkin because I was getting very self-conscious. I don't know for sure that there was anything on my lips, but I just felt like there might be. But other than that, I loved the lipstick. I loved the color. Today's lipstick is by Marc. It's in the shade Roleplay. I think this is discontinued. This is a very, very old lipstick, and one that I've thought about letting go of in the past, but every time I wear it, I just love the way it looks and also the way it feels. It feels very comfortable on. There is no scent, no flavor. It hasn't gone off, which is lovely, and I just think it's a really pretty muted neutral pink. I would say very similar to yesterday's lipstick, although the finish is a bit different. This one's a little more matte and a little more opaque, but very much a shade that I typically gravitate towards. It is already day 10 of Lippy a Day, and after I wore yesterday's lipstick, I swatched both the Marc one and also the Dior one. The textures are very different. The Dior one is more sheer and it's also got more of a sheen, whereas the Marc one is more opaque and it has a little bit more of a creamy, not quite a matte formulation, but definitely not as shiny. The shades, however, are very, very similar, and I only want to keep one out of the 2. What I'm going to do is retest both of these. Dior one I want to retest because of that film that I felt I got in the middle of the day. I want to see if that repeats itself, and then the Marc one, I was reapplying it in the middle of the day yesterday, and I found that the texture was a bit too cakey. I had to put a gloss on over it, and then I liked it, but reapplying it straight from the bullets, it just made me look a little bit washed out, and it also looked quite cakey. So those are the reasons I'm going to be retesting both of these, and in the end, I'll at the most decide to keep one, and perhaps I may let both of them go. The light is not agreeing with me today, but let me go ahead and put on today's lipstick. Today's lipstick is by Givenchy, and it's in the shade Brun Createur. This is on my list of lipsticks to potentially declutter, mostly because of the shade. I don't know if I 100% love this shade. It's got a little bit of brown in it, a little bit of terracotta. It's got kind of an orange lean to it that I don't know really suits my skin tone, but I'm still gonna wear it all day and see how I like it. I'm also going to reapply it and see how I feel about the color once I've worn it for a few hours. Maybe it'll stain my lips in a way that I enjoy, but right now I'm leaning towards letting this one go, even though the formulation is really nice. Really love the packaging. I think it is stunning. It's also a really weighty lipstick and the packaging feels very solid. It's day 11 of Lippy a Day and I am going to let go of my first lipstick. This one I am sure about. I do not want to keep it in my collection. The Givenchy lipstick was nice in terms of the formulation. I also, of course, love the packaging, but the color just wasn't for me. As I reapplied it throughout the day, it not only looked cakey, but it looked a bit too orange. I felt like it clashed a little bit with my skin tone, especially as I kept reapplying it. It just didn't work out for me, so I'm going to be letting this one go, but I'm ready to put on today's lippy. Today's lippy is another Clinique Chubby stick. This is not the intense version. This is the regular or the original Chubby stick in the shade Mega Melon. This is a beautiful melon shade, of course, and it is a little bit sheer but buildable. I love this shade. It's the type of shade I always gravitate towards. It reminds me a lot of the Revlon lip butter that I loved. I went through 2 or 3 of those. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be keeping this lippy, and I just love the way it brightens up my skin tone and just makes me look a lot more flushed and alive. I'm going to enjoy wearing it today and very likely keep it in my collection for a little while longer. It is an extremely cold and snowy day here in Toronto. We have the Alberta Clipper passing through our area, but I am gonna head out to pick up some groceries. So I got ready and I'm going to be putting on my lippy now. Yesterday's Clinique Chubby stick in Mega Melon worked out so well. I was very happy with it and I'm definitely hanging on to that one. It's a very comfortable lippy to have on and I thought the shade was beautiful. Today I'm gonna go in with another jumbo lip crayon because I just love this format so much. So let's just go ahead and apply this product. This product is by a brand called Ettusais and I picked this up in Japan many years ago. This is the Creamy Lip Crayon in the shade PK1 and it's a really nice soft baby pink. I don't know if this does anything for my complexion though. I feel like it does wash me out a little bit. So I'm gonna see how this wears throughout the day before deciding whether or not to keep it. But right now I'm leaning towards potentially letting this go because I have other lipsticks in my collection that I prefer. And if I'm going for a barely there lip look, I can just use a tinted lip balm or maybe even just some lip gloss. So I'm not too sure about this product, but I will wear it all day today and let you guys know how I feel about it tomorrow. We are already on day 13 of Lippy a Day and I'm going to be saying goodbye to yesterday's lippy. This product I didn't really get on with. Not only did I feel the color washed me out, it also seemed to dry out my lips. My lips were really dry this morning and to the point that they were peeling. So here is another product that I'm going to say goodbye to, but let's go ahead and put on today's lippy. This lipstick is by a brand called by Cherie and it's in shade number 1 Nudissimo. So I have a heavier eye makeup look on. I thought this nude would go really well with it, but I think it might be a touch too light for me. I feel like it does wash me out. Maybe mixed with another product it would be okay, but I have a lot of lipsticks left in my collection and I don't necessarily need to hang on to them to mix with other products because they are so old, and again, I still have so many old lipsticks. Right now, I am leaning towards potentially saying goodbye to this one, but I am gonna give it a chance and wear it throughout the day and see how I feel about it. There is a little bit of a lipstick scent to this product, but there is no flavor, and it's actually very comfortable on, so I'm hoping it will be relatively moisturizing, and I'll get a little bit of moisture back into my lips. I'm gonna end off the second episode of Lippy a Day at this point. However, I'll put in the description box down below whether I decided to keep this product. My favorite lippy in this episode was definitely the Clinique Chubby Stick in Mega Melon. The formulation was great, the color was great, and it reapplied wonderfully throughout the day. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back very soon with another one. Until then, please take care and bye for now.